Today I'm going to go over a solar panel system that we bought to take to my girls' family's island. They have a older system, and before anybody says anything, they didn't ask for this. This is for my convenience. I use a cpap machine. I like my fan. I like my cold drinks. This will run all that, no problem. Today I'm going to give you a rundown on what I bought. I bought everything from Lazada. Shopee has the same stuff. When I bought it, Lazada had a bunch of vouchers. That's why I went with it. And I don't really care for Shopee personally. But I guess let's get started. We won't waste no time. I got the most expensive thing is the battery. I went with a 12 volt system, 200 amp hour. I went with 200 amp hour because you get much longer life out of it. It's a life battery, so you can cycle it so many times. I think it's 6,000 cycles. Right now they're using, I think, a car battery, which if anybody knows anything about batteries, they're not good to keep cycling them. So I went with the life battery, just trying to upgrade the system. They're going to leave the other one up and running until it dies and use this one too. Now that battery was 15,200 pesos. Oh, I didn't convert it into US dollars. I totaled the US dollars at the end. And I looked this morning, Po Mister actually has it on sale. It was $13.9 this morning. So I, could have saved a little money there. 2 solar panels. They're 280 watts a piece. They're monocrystal solar panels. They were 3,599 pesos each. So there's 2 of them. I bought the cable. Her dad said between 10 and 15 meters. So I bought a 20 meter roll. It's 6 millimeter, which is 10 gauge. I put the ends on it. They're quick connect ends. They're really simple. They plug right in back there. And you got the Y cables laying there next to the multimeter. That links the 2 panels together, so you got 480 watts. Actually, it's 560 watts. The inverter, it's a hybrid inverter. It handles the power coming down from the solar panels and converts it to your 240 volts, 220 volts. That was 6,330 pesos. This is all newer equipment, so it's going to be very efficient. So, I got some tools here. This right here, I don't recommend this at all. It's to adapt from the wire to go in these little connectors here. I don't trust it. I put it together. It feels very fragile. So I'm going to solder the ends of the wire, make them solid so they go in, so they got a nice firm connection. Got our 2 breakers here. One is AC. It's 32 volts. How much was that? That I think was 460 peso, 460.78 pesos. The other is a DC one for the panels. That is a 100 amp breaker. That was 371.22 pesos. Odds and end tools. That crimping tool over there was 417 pesos. I wouldn't buy that. Some people can't solder. Find somebody to solder it for you, please. I'm just afraid the wire would come right out of them. That means you're going to have stuff arcing everywhere. And I don't think that's a good plan in anybody's book. These crimpers over here in the middle are for putting the ends, them quick connect ends on the wire. They work amazing. I listed that kit. I got a PDF and a JPEG that will be listed down in the description. Simple download, no sign in, no membership, no nothing. Just download them. You'll have a shopping list and away you can go. Now we're gonna take this all to the island the end of the month and hook it up. I'll do a video on that, show everybody it works there and what it'll power. Next week I'm waiting on 2 battery cables to go from the inverter to the battery. They haven't come yet. I thought I could buy them locally. I can't find them, so I ordered them on Lazada. I don't even remember how much they were. I think they were 2,100 pesos. Yeah, 2,100 pesos. They're 35 millimeter gauge battery cables, and I went with the 35 millimeter because it's hot here. Yes, it's a short run. I could have went with 25 millimeter, saved a little bit. It was like 400 pesos. It wasn't worth it. The electrical system gets hot, it becomes inefficient. Now, this is just me doing this. I am not a professional in any way. You know, do your research, but if you want to follow along, I got $439.93 into this. I'm pretty sure I couldn't do this for under $2,000 in the US. That's $439.39. So if you guys want to see me test it out, probably in a week, subscribe. You'll get a notification when I post a video, and then there'll be a follow-up video, like I said, the end of March. Probably won't be able to process it on the island because, you know, Wi-Fi is kind of slow there. But I'll get it done as soon as I get back home, and I'll let you guys see how it all comes out. I'm hoping for the best. I've never done this before. I worked with her dad to make sure I got all the parts, you know, the breakers and everything. You know, he recommended the heavier battery cables because of the heat and everything. So we got 2 minds that built this, and he's had a solar set up for ages. So he knows what he's doing. And like I said, as soon as them battery cables get here, I'll get everything together and I'll do a video and show you exactly how to hook it up. It's really simple. You plug these into the back, they connect the 2 panels together, plug the positive and the negative in, you know, unless you're under a rock. Red's positive, black's negative. Run this end of the wire, goes right here. Battery cables go in here, come out to the battery. Power comes out here. It's a pretty simple concept, but I'll show you guys how it all works. I'll show you the voltage that comes out of it. Thanks for watching. Stick around. The next video will be coming soon as J&T gets here, delivering my Lazada order. Takes a little while. We ain't got Google here, or not Google, Amazon here. There's no next day delivery, no here. It's usually about a week, sometimes a little longer, but they should be here within the week. Thanks for watching.